Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to make Romesco sauce. It goes perfect with fish, seafood, pasta, or even turned into a dip. To get this sauce started, here I have 2 red bell peppers. We're going to cut these in half. Take the stem out and remove the white and the seeds. An easy way to get the seeds out is just to bang them on the bench. We're then going to place these onto an oven tray, facing down. Then here I have 1.5 teaspoons of coconut oil. We're just going to evenly rub it over the peppers. We then want to place these in a preheated oven set on 200 degrees on fan forced, and we're going to roast these for 30 to 35 minutes, turning over halfway. Then on another baking tray, we're going to add 25 grams of whole almonds and 25 grams of whole hazelnuts, and then we're going to roast these in the oven for 5 to 6 minutes. Then we are going to fill a large saucepan with enough water to cover the 2 tomatoes. We're then going to put this onto a high heat and bring it to a boil. Then here I have 2 large tomatoes, and all we're going to do is cut across and create an X. And what we're going to do is we're going to place these into the boiling water for about 20 to 30 seconds, and this will make it really easy to be able to peel the tomato skin off, as we don't want it in this dish. Then after 6 minutes, we've got some nice colour onto the nuts. We're just going to put these aside and allow them to cool down. And now that our water's at a boil, we're going to carefully drop in the tomatoes and allow these to be submerged for about 20 to 30 seconds. Then going to get these out and put them straight into ice water. We can turn this off and get rid of it. Then here we have the 2 tomatoes. Just going to lay down a little bit of kitchen cloth, place the tomatoes on to absorb any of the water, and just gently peel off the skin. And then what you should be left with is 2 nicely peeled tomatoes. We're then going to dice these. And put them in a bowl. We are then going to roughly chop up 4 cloves of garlic. And then place in a bowl. Then for the final bit of vegetable prep, here I have 1 long red chilli. Just going to take the top off and slice it down the center. We are then going to carefully come through with a knife and just take out the seed. Then we are going to roughly chop these, and a quick tip with the chili, it's a lot easier to cut it on the flesh side other than the skin side. And then we are going to add the chili to the bowl with the tomato. Then in the bowl with the chili and the tomato, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika and 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. And just a small pinch of salt. We're then going to combine all of these. We're then going to bring a large frying pan to a high heat. Then once our pan's nice and hot, we're going to add the tomato mixture and fry this off for about 3 to 4 minutes, just until the tomatoes become nice and soft. Then after 4 minutes, our tomatoes are starting to break down. I'm going to turn this off the heat and set aside to cool down. Then after 35 minutes, the peppers are nice and roasted off and the skin's starting to blister. We're then going to put them into a container or a bowl. Place the lid on or wrap it up and allow these to steam for about 10 minutes. And what the steam will do is it will lift up that skin and make it really easy to peel. Then now that the hazelnuts and almonds are cooled down, I'm going to carefully come through and just apply a little bit of pressure just to peel off the coating of the hazelnuts. This might seem a bit tedious, but there's only a small amount of nuts, so it doesn't really take that much time. And then I'm just going to come through and just give these a rough chop. And just do this part nice and carefully so they don't all fly off the chopping board onto the floor. I'm going to add these to a bowl. Then after about 10 minutes, our peppers have been steamed and the skin should peel off really easily. Going to discard off the skins and give these just a rough chop. And then to save dishes, just going to chuck them back in the bowl or the container that we used to steam them in and put these aside. Then in a blender, we're going to add the almonds and the hazelnuts. Then we are going to process the nuts until they are finely ground. We are then going to add our roasted peppers, our tomato and chili mix, our 4 cloves of roughly chopped garlic, and 1.5 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. We are then going to pop the lid back on and process this again. Just going to scrape the sides down. Then whilst blending, we're going to drizzle in 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Scrape down the sides one more time. Check it for seasoning. I'm just going to give it about a teaspoon of salt. Give that one last blend. And here we have our Romesco sauce. And there it is, beautiful and full of flavour Romesco sauce. I really hope you enjoyed this video and I was able to teach you something. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to learn all the best recipes, tips, tricks and secrets. Please like, share and comment, and if there's any recipes that you'd like to see me make, please leave them in the comment section down below and I'll be sure to make them. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks again for watching. Bye for now.